Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we are going to learn topic 3, applications of differentiation and integration in academic and business. Lecture 2 of 4. Learning outcomes. 3.2a, determine marginal revenue and marginal cost. 3.2b, determine the revenue and cost function from the marginal revenue and marginal cost function. 3.2a, determine marginal revenue and marginal cost. Marginal revenue. The marginal revenue can be interpreted as the extra revenue from an extra unit sold at number of units demanded X. So, marginal revenue is denoted as R prime X equals to D over dx Rx. D over dx means that we differentiate the revenue function. Marginal cost. The marginal cost can be interpreted as the extra cost incurred by a firm or company as an extra unit of output is produced at production level of X units. So, marginal cost is denoted as C prime X equals to D over dx Cx. Marginal profit. The marginal profit can be interpreted as the extra profit earned from an extra unit produced and sold at units of production X. So, marginal profit is denoted as pi prime X equals to D over dx pi X. Example 5. Given the cost function Cx equals to 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 12x, find the marginal cost function. So, this is the answer. C prime x is the marginal cost, so it's come from differentiation of the cost function. So, we need to differentiate 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 12x. So, the answer is C 6x squared minus 6x minus 12. Example 6. A television manufacturer produces X sets per week so that the total cost of production is Cx equals to x cubed minus 195x squared plus 6600x plus 15,000. Find marginal cost function. The answer is, we need to differentiate the cost function here. So, the answer is 3x squared minus 390x minus 6,600. Example 7. The demand function in Rn for X units of computer component is given by Px equals to 320 minus 0.1x. Find the revenue function and the marginal revenue function. So first, we need to find the revenue function. By using this formula, revenue function is equals to x times Px. Px is the price function given here. So, x times with 320 minus 0.1x. So, the answer is 320x minus 0.1x squared. And then, we need to find the marginal revenue function. So, we need to differentiate the revenue function. So, the answer is 320 minus 0.2x. 3.2b. Determine the revenue and cost function from the marginal revenue and marginal cost function. Revenue function marginal revenue function is the derivative of the total revenue. So, marginal revenue is come from the derivative of revenue function. Thus, the total revenue function is the integral with respect to x of the marginal revenue function. That is, when x, the total revenue is the integration of marginal revenue, and we will get Rx plus K. When x equals to 0, that is no revenue, or R0 equals to 0. Thus, K equals to 0. Cost function. The marginal cost function is derivative of the total cost function. So, C prime x equals to d over dx Cx. Thus, the total cost function is the integral with respect to x of the marginal cost function. That is, total cost equals to Cx integration of C prime x dx. So, we will get Cx plus K. So, the cost when x equals to 0, when C 0 equals to K, where K is the fixed cost. Example A. If the marginal revenue function is R prime x equals to 8 minus 6x minus 2x squared, determine the total revenue function. So, the answer is Rx equals to integrate 8 minus 6x minus 2x squared dx. So, after we integrate, we will get 8x minus 6x squared over 2 minus 2x cubed over 3 plus k. And then, after we simplify, we will get 8x minus 3x squared minus 2 over 3x cubed plus k. Remember, when there is indefinite integrals, so we must do add plus k. Because of R0 equals to 0, thus k equals to 0. So, the answer is Rx equals to 8x minus 3x squared minus 2 over 3x cubed. Example 9. The marginal revenue function for a product is R prime x equals to 500 minus x, where x is the number of product. Find the total revenue function. The answer is, first we need to integrate the marginal revenue function. So, by integrate 500 minus x dx, so we will find that the revenue function is equals to 500x minus x squared over 2 plus k. When x equals to 0, then the revenue function is equals to 0, means that k equals to 0. So, the revenue function is equals to 500x minus x squared over 2. And then question B, find the total revenue from the sale of 150 products. We need to substitute the value of x equals to 150 into the revenue function that we get from the previous questions. So, we substitute 500 times with 150 minus 150 squared over 2. So, the answer is Rm 63,750. C. What is the additional revenue when the production level is increased from 150 to 200 products? So first, we need to find R 200 minus with R150. Okay. Then substitute 200 and 150 into the revenue function given get from the previous questions. So the answer is RM 16,250. Example 10. The marginal cost function is given by C prime x equals to 1.064 minus 0.005x. Find the total cost function if the fixed cost is 16.3. RM 16.3. So, first, we need to find the cost function by integrate the marginal cost. So, integrate 1.064 minus 0.005x dx. We will get 1.064x minus 0.005 over 2 x squared plus k. Then, when x equals to 0, so the fixed cost given here is 16.3 ringgit. 16 ringgit and 30 cents. So, by substitute x equals to 0 into the cost function here, so we will get the value of k equals to 16.3. So, therefore, cost function is equals to 1.064x minus 0.05 over 2x squared plus 16.3. The last example 11. The marginal cost function of a product is C prime x equals to x plus 100, where x is the number of products. Given the total cost is RM 40,000 when x equals to 100. Therefore, determine the total cost function. The answer is, we need to find the cost function first by integrate the marginal cost. So, by integrating x plus 100 dx, we will get x squared over 2 plus 100x plus k. Then because of given information here, when x equals to 100, the cost function is 40,000. Means that if we substitute 100 into the cost function above, so we will get the value of k equals to 25,000. Means that the cost function is x squared over 2 plus 100x plus 25,000. That's all for today. Thank you.